Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. The show brings you Major League Baseball on a Saturday night. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. Starting on the mound in this one, J.Hill. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ready to go now. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That's off the inside corner. And we're underway in Denver.
Ball. 2-0 to count.
Fought off foul. The pitch. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Here's Francisco Lindor. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. First pitch just misses. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. That's off the mark, and that's ball two.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Fastball for a strike.
Two balls, two strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Juan Soto. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. Out to center. Doyle has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's two away. Here's Pete Alonso. Alonso with a homer in his last game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's down and away. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. That one not close. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground to the left. They take the force out. That's the third out. Mets strand one. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field. And today's starting pitcher, COL-J.Senga. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Brenton Doyle, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Senga, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. McNeil. 1 up, 1 down.
He's out.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Boog, it becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game, or at least to put the team in a position to win a ball game. So they've got to figure out a way to relax, get those runners across when they have them on, and especially when they're in scoring position.
Alonso takes it himself, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Ryan McMahon.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. That one at the knees for a strike. Just missed.
Really good take,
1-2.
especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back, and now it's Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Hill back to work. There's a strike.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's inside. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. He made him pay for that one. His 12th of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That
Ball
misses
three.
the zone, and now 3-0. Hill,
3-0.
maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys,
Too
they can
high.
come
Go
out,
to
feel
first.
good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3
Ball.
hits. That one misses. That's 5 straight. McNeil aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. Feed to second, that's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Jesse Winker. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one hit to right. And that is that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning, here's Michael Toglia. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. And that skips in the dirt. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases, his 11th of the year, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next to hit for the Rockies is Ezequiel Tovar. The shortstop takes a ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That to right. Soto really on his horse for it. Brings it in. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now Owen Miller. Tap foul at the plate. Miller launched a homer in his most recent game. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Soto makes the catch. That's out number 2. And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one's in there. 0-1. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Tyro Estrada in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hilliard off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. And that one lifted in the air center field. Siri in position. Squeezes it. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Jose Siri.
Jose Siri.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And he can't come up with it. Makes the turn and heads for second. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. That one ripped, but foul. That one almost got him. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Outside low, and the count is 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to Tolia, and one away in the top of the third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He was late there, strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That's too low. And now it's even 1-1. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2-2.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Runner on at third, one gone. That one ripped. Hilliard moving back for it. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
So digging in, Juan Soto. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. His 28th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 away with nobody on. Pete Alonso digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right field. Hilliard sizes this one up, nabs it, and that'll do it. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 3 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. And a pitch. Check swing. Now a look down to first. He did not go around. Stallings went deep in his most recent game.
1-1.
The 1-1. Out to short. Lindor. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder, Brenton.
So the lineup flips over. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Grounded out his first time up. He swings and fouls one off.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Jones, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Up the middle, slides for the stop, and he'll be safe at first.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. In there at the knees. 0-1. Jones off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt in time.
He's out.
So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So 1 left for Colorado. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And he swings through that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, second
So up
baseman,
next, Jeff McNeil worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. This to center field. Doyle makes his way towards it. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher,
2 down,
Francisco
base is
Alvarez.
empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. Alvarez in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Yeah, that's fouled off. And ball 1. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone! That ball was crushed. And they add on. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Flied to right his first time. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, nobody on. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Doubled in his first AB. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fastball is outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Two.
Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Coors Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Michael Toglia. Swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. But all these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Vientos tosses to first.
He's out.
1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Tovar batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
Two.
Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting, the
Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies.
Miller.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Miller coming home. The relay, he beats it safe. It's 5-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
runner at second, 2 down. Next for Colorado, Tyro Estrada.
Fly to center his first time.
Just
No,
off
that's
the
the ball.
inside edge. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. They limit the damage here. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 4. It's the Mets 5 and the Rockies 2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Kyle Freeland.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
So the batting order turns over. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Sends it to Tolia, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Tolia hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Alonso checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. 2 outs. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Now batting, third base.
So a man aboard. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Base knock right field. Alonso headed for third. Coming home. And he's out. But down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Jacob Stallings.
Senga back to work. And a strike.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Out to short, Lindor. They get the out on Stallings.
Now batting, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, McNeil to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Nolan.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Nolan Jones.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
2-2.
In the dirt, full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
To the right side, boots it, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here in Denver, and now Jeff McNeil.
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And that one fouled off.
1-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alvarez, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Next to hit, Jesse Winker. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground, but he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
Siri now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Rockies 2. And we're back. And now Ryan McMahon. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First
Ball
pitch, and he
inside.
just misses.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Next offering is in for a strike. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands.
It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. The throw is late, and he's on at first. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Ball.
That misses, and the count
2
is
balls.
2-0.
No strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
As a hitter,
2
you got to
balls,
learn
1
something from
strike.
that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Clips the corner, and it's 2-2. McMahon at second with nobody out. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swung on, belted. Soto really on his horse for it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. COL-J.Hill won't go any further tonight, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back. Brooks Raley on to pitch here, ready to make his season debut, and it comes at a high leverage spot. Now a chance for Sam Hilliard.
Ball 1.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball. No strike.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Tyro Estrada to the plate. Outside. 1-0.
1-0.
Runner at third. 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
one finds its way through. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Stallings in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next to hit, Brenton Doyle. First pitch misses. Swings through that one for strike one. Estrada, the lead runner at second. Stallings on at first with 2 down. Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 6 and the Rockies 5. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Freeland in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. A switch hitter batting right. That one ran inside, almost got him. And that one is lifted in the air. Hilliard sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
So digging in, Juan Soto. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Time called. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy had testing.
No strikes.
Ripped towards third, and that is that. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 6 and the Rockies 5. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Left fielder, Nolan Jones.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was late that
No
time.
ball. One strike.
And that's in the
1-1.
dirt. That one
Ball.
outside. Ball 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Balls.
Gonna really
Two
need to
strikes.
hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next pitch
Okay.
downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Ryan McMahon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late.
He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
No.
That one inside, and it's 2-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2-2.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And the batter now, Michael Toglia. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brooks Raley done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Tyler Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now, Ezekiel Tovar.
0-1.
Trying to hold a one-run lead near the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Jones on third with 2 out. Check swing. Now he'll look down to first. No, he held up. Got him swinging.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Freeland back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Now it's going to be Jeff McNeil. Swinging a foul straight back. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Tovar snags it, and there are 2 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And that is out of play. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. Out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Back here at Coors Field. Now at the plate, Owen Miller. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That clips a corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Sam Hilliard. That one's in there. Strike 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Pickoff throw. Miller back easily. Next offering misses. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next pitch is outside. Miller on at first. Nobody out. On the ground to second, might be 2. Sneaks through, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, no outs. And here is Tyro Estrada. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he pops up the bunt. And there's 1 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Jacob Stallings will hit next. 1 for 3. That clips the corner.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. So the tying run at second. That just misses. And a count 1-2.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. Inside, just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Nolan Jones in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Full count.
That one out to right. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. 2 left for Colorado. This one remains close. 6-5. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Kinley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Digging in, Jesse Winker, known for his late inning heroics. And first offering is fouled off. Action in the pen down there. Jake Bird getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bodnick also getting ready. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri.
Now running it first to the left. Number 15.
And a swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Popped up. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here goes the runner. Got him swinging. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, you don't don't see this happen very often. 0-2 count, runner goes, strike him out, throw him out. Talk about a big swing of momentum in this inning. You were looking at hopefully having 2 base runners on. Now you got nobody. They need 1 more out to get back in the dugout.
Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Oh, it's just such a tough play for a third baseman. Fielding on your backhand and then trying to get off such a long throw across the diamond with a quick enough release to get it there in time. Really only the best at the position can pull that off, and I think that extra step to set his feet cost him a little bit right there.
Lindor at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 6 and the Rockies 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Jones. Edwin Diaz on to try and close it out.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
That's in there, and that is strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. Next for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Ball 1 there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Out to short, Lindor. Now only 1 out remaining.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First offering and it just misses. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Rockies down to their final strike. That's down and in.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper
One ball,
just to keep
no
the
strike.
ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.